impressed by Haunter's play from what I've seen this season. For a team that hasn't practiced much, she's been fantastic. We are going to go live here. This is ETF2L Season 14, powered by Twitch TV, Pokeman versus Quarantine. We're going to take over the first middle. Going to be watching the demo man Gubbins, see what he can do at the start of this round. He's going to go through the choke area, as it's commonly referred. Walk over to the health pad. He's very low here, going to take a little bit of sticky damage from the enemy demo. And Gubbins is playing very defensively. Scouts are up top for both sides here. The pistols are going off. First jump is going to come from Lime here, but he get counter jumped instantly by Darn, but Gubbins is already dead to that bomb. And Darn took a ton of damage as well. Looks like Quarantine have taken this first middle in style, but there are still scouts in. Lime is going to dive bomb the medic and get cleaned up by Haunter, but Coins will run in behind it and try to make that play. Right now, Pokemon have had to back out to their yard. They're behind on Uber. They have very bad health, so they might not be able to get a good contest on 2 here, at the side.
Yeah, on the middle there, Lime jumped in. He didn't get much done, but at least he distracted. While Darn just sat in the ramp room. Didn't do anything for his team, so that was the deciding factor.
Yeah, Darn took a ton of damage as he got in early on that fight and was forced to just drop down and lose the crates. We're going to see a bit of a stalemate here, however. Both teams know they have Uber. The heals came out for Pokemon, and they're just going to sit here and wait. Looks like Haunter actually wants to peek in. Looks like he wants to push very aggressively with this. He's going to jump over on the crates, hit some decent splash damage on that Medica directed on the demo. Kyler is going to run in and die on the other side, though, and make it 2 down as the flank has been annihilated by Koichi with a double kill. Haunter is on very low life, but no Uber has been popped here. That's probably the most bizarre part of this. They lost 2 players committed so deep, and Quarantine did not really punish them for it. That might be a mistake. Quarantine really could have gotten aggressive, gotten a pick on a Haunter, maybe forced the Uber out. 4 people up for Quarantine, or Pokemon right now. They're going to try and hold the shard, but Quarantine are flooding in through the garage side. Lemon, aka Lime, is moving in through the Z right now. Evil Moon is caught out in the yard. They're starting the cap. This is a very bizarre fight. Gubbins are going to eat some sticky damage from Fwo and be killed here. Pop goes off on the point in defense, really. I mean, Pokemon had to come back to their own point to fight it. Better Uber for Quarantine. They're getting some nice spam off, but have no real support here. Soldier is in deep. Koichi gets cleaned up on the flank, but Haunter's going to die, so no pocket, no collar for Pokemon. And Zappis runs and gets the cleanup on new Kyler. It's just Darn and Evil Moon on last. We'll have to see what Darn can do. He's actually behind on 2, going to have to jump up through the upper right now. He's fighting this Soldier, getting engaged. Lime with a very smart play to come in and distract Darn from getting there, and that will be the first cap to Quarantine.
On that middle there, when Pokemon pushed in, that's just how Quarantine played. They don't try to punish those kind of stuff. They just ran away, and they couldn't get the Uber forced, so Quarantine just ran them over on the second point.
We'll take a look at what Fwo is going to do on this middle. We saw Gubbins last time, got a little bit unfortunate as some big damage came on him from the bombers, from the scouts. Fwo's going to go on the lower, have full health, expecting the upper push here. Gubbins is taking a very slow route to upper, should not even be able to make it out here, and that means Quarantine are going to have a huge hold on this middle. The first bomb is going to come from Darn, but Lime counter jumps him and cleans him up. Haunter's still in this gap area fighting. Here comes the counter aggression. Gubbins gets to pick on both scouts here, or a scout and a soldier rather. Oh man, big play there from Gubbins. Was so slow to middle, but just rerouted himself and managed to get a 2 kill. And then Kyler for fun runs in, shows off his amazing DM and gets a double of his own. That's a full wipe for Quarantine. They're only going to have Zappis and Fwo up, and we instantly see the sniper response from Zappis.
Yeah, there you see what you talked about. There's Pokemon scouts take a lot of heals. Like, all the heavies jumped in, did a lot of damage, and then the scouts just ran with the medic and cleaned up.
Yeah, we have to see if Zappis can save this round right now, because this is a full Uber advantage for Pokemon. And they're still just trying to figure out where to go here. Looks like they're favoring this left side door. Zappis is looking, shoots, nice body shot on a Haunter. Will delay this push. Here's the problem, though. The longer this gets delayed, another shot's going to go. Haunter gets popped on. Zappis is so low, taken down instantly, so that's going to be a nice, good kill. But Koichi on the heavy is going to take down Haunter. Gubbins is in with that Uber, still has gotten some damage out on this heavy, but not enough. Kyler is engaging. Getting heals pushed onto him now as he tries to fight here. Gubbins overextends a bit into that sticky from Fwo and is going to be taken down. Scout is in. Coins is deep on the medic here. Gets that pipe on him though from Fwo and is taken out. But look at how much cap time Kyler earned there. The heavy had to drop off the pipe and just ran straight to the point. But Kyler was already pressuring it now. Darn jumps in behind, is in the enemy spawn, gets a double kill in fact, and Lime is going to have to come back and take him down. This cap is so far right now, but Evil Moon has stayed alive. Pokemon will maintain this Uber advantage.
Pokemon shouldn't push in here, they should just wait for the Uber. Don did a good job taking crits on it down. But on that last Uber push though, they Uber in left side of that one to jump the sniper. Personally as Pocket, I would just ignore the sniper totally and go for demo medic, get a good pick. then continue on that. Because the sniper usually takes his shots, then go to spawn and switch class anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Zappis was already kind of inching towards the spawn, ready to switch after he missed that first shot. Uber's up now, though. We'll see a different side push coming in through the right. They jump their soldier in. Gubbins getting great spam on the low ground here. They're just holding W into this heavy, but they have no real support. Darn on the sniper will take down Zappis, but Gubbins and Hunter have died here. Is Evil Moon even going to make it out? He will not, as Lime gets a double kill flow with a double as well. Lime makes it a triple by cleaning up coins. It's just Darn alive, and he's gotten 2 headshots as well. He's still fighting on this far side. He's taking no damage. This soldier's hurt. Darn can't quite find him in his scopes. Is at 106. We'll get the body shot. Is now fighting a 1v1 versus a 9 health soldier. Zappis is alive. Soldier's going to be taken down. Can Darn get the clutch headshot? Is going to go for the body shots here. Gets cleaned up finally, but I think that was actually a 4 kill from the legendary Rauli, but this will open up so much space for Pokemon that are already in last. Haunter hitting these nice deliberate rockets on the scout here. I suppose the shotgun, but look at this fight, this 1v1. Koichi did so much damage, it's going to matter. Here comes the soldier, but it's not enough. It's too late, and that is an equalizing round 1-1 off of the strength of some Darn play.
And back in Dignitas, you usually saw the Darn sniper. He hasn't used it that much recently, but he obviously knows how to snipe still, as you saw there.
Yeah, it's been a play that he's added to his repertoire with Pokemon recently. I saw him doing it a lot on Gullywash. Granary not known for being the most sniper-friendly map until you get to the last, and Darn really just pulled off a huge streak there, pretty much won the round for his team after another failed Uber. We're going to be taking over yet another middle, though, the third of this match. Darn with the quick bomb up the side here, but that scout is denying him very well. Here comes Haunter's jump. Oh, Lime hits a nice shot on a coin to take him down. Haunter will clean up one scout, but he is in alone, and Lime with a double kill. Or, no, it's Lemon and Lime. Damn it. Whatever. I forget who Lemon actually is now. I'm so confused.
Kalho.
Fruits. It's Kalho. I hate Fruits so much right now. I just want to kill them all. We see that Kalho's the only one left in middle. Tried to go for the play on the medic,
Kalho is still in, but he gets a crucial pick there, killing the scout. It delays the cap a lot, and it will help their team get the Uber in time for second.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy, so apologies for not noticing that there's Lemon and Lime, and it's still going to confuse me for the duration of this map, for the next map. Probably well into my night tonight, I'm going to have nightmares about getting attacked by various fruits, various vegetables just going to be coming after me for defacing their names. But it's Uber versus Uber right now. That kill on the scout, as you said, was very impactful because usually you would see Quarantine take that middle with a scout and move their combo forward. They just could not do that. They're going to try and fight in the left yard here. They have shoved everyone in. The scout is in deep. Koichi gets the Uber popped off before he dies. What a play. Individual effort. The counter is going to come. The big bomb into the garage from Kalho here. Pulls out that shotgun, takes down coins. A 1-for-1 trade on scouts so far, and the positioning is far better right now for Pokemon, however. They have their
They try to force their way in there for C, and it won't work with Gubbins there. He will just spam it, and he got for you, and Quarantine has to fall back.
Oh,
and
Kyler
actually kills the medic.
Yeah, Kyler got him behind, I think went through the left side there since Quarantine offloaded in through one side. Darn's going to jump up top and take down Kalho. Kalho killed himself with his own rocket there, but Darn all the Zappis is in behind on a back cap on
coins, wow.
They have nobody in position to go back for this right now. We can see with the outline plug on their soldier just now getting here. He is very low life. Darn on 51. They have to bring everybody back, and Zapp is just going to rotate through the upper here. Going to do a very smart play, just run out of the drop down. Is going to sit and wait here for a second just to make sure it's safe, but that is a huge play. Took so much pressure off. Is going to get Kryptonite more time. This Uber is up for Evil Moon. But this is going to be a push for sure for Pokemon. Have to see how they attack this, how quickly they attack it. Looks like they're still very scared about Zappis. They have no idea where he is, and he's just run away. He's back at middle. They have no idea, so they're wasting a lot of time here. Kryptonite already up to 50%. You can see the strength of even just a back cap attempt. Zappis is long gone, but his presence still lingers. Haunter's trying to peek in right now through the choke. They want to see that the second scout is on middle, but they haven't been able to find him, and they seem to have misread the Uber advantage as well. Otherwise, they definitely would have pushed. Kryptonite now gets it. That's a very weird sequence of events.
Yeah, I think Pokemon played that very bad. Like, they should have just left on and continued if they thought the scout was still behind. Because they had a huge Uber advantage there, and they could have gotten in the middle with it.
As I take a drink and inhale deeply. Yeah, I mean, it was 100% to 4% Uber, and we didn't see a push off of it, so either they were just so terrified at the idea of Zappis being behind, or they didn't know the Uber. And now Quarantine want to push in. Here comes the bomb from Lime. Gets in onto the medic, hits one splash rocket. Actually, that was a direct, took Evil down to 43 there. That's a pretty big rocket hit from that kind of range, but with no roamer right now, we could see a push from Pokemon coming into the now weakened Quarantine lineup, but Quarantine have pretty good position set up, and Granary is notoriously hard to repush in the middle. Here comes the Scout in, though. Darn and Kyler up on that flank. We'll get Koichi. Coins did die. Darn gets the second kill onto Zappis, so no scouts, but Hunter's gonna get dropped. They didn't even Uber yet. It's just Gubbins fighting everything. Oh, Kalho overextends into the stickies and dies. Another bit of a misplay here. It's 3v2 right now, thanks to Kyler and Darn being so deep in behind, and they took on another player. This is such a strange fight.
Yeah, like Pokemon didn't even have to Uber to get in there, and they get the point for free, basically.
Koichi's hiding on middle right now. He's in position unseen so far. And we see Zappis on sniper in that forward respawn. What can Koichi do here? Does he have any idea where the team is? He's hiding behind the right crates unseen. He has to hurry. All the soldiers going to spot him out. Good timing from Haunter. Koichi's going to go engage this 1v1 onto Kyler for fun. Oh, gets destroyed. Kyler on 9 HP hit the 3-shot.
We Dawn see on the spy here.
Really? I have not seen Darn on the spy ever in my life. But it looks like Evil Moon has already pushed in through the garage with his Demo Man and Soldier. So the spy play is going to be more for last than anything. Looks like Haunter wants to push with it right now, though. Bit of a contest coming from up top. But Darn's in position. He uncloaks in front of the medic. Is going to go for the revolvers. Gets killed, though. 94% right now for Kryptonite. Should get this. Haunter gets the Uber popped on him. Kalho is going to be killed by the rushing Coins. Gubbins is the second kill on the other soldier. Coins is up top playing this defensively, waiting for the Uber to expire right now. They only have 3 players up. Their spawns are a ways off, so we're going to have to see some clutch plays here. The bomb is coming in from the soldier. Haunter taken down. Foe gets a double onto Kyler and Haunter. Zappis is cleaned up. It's just the medic alive. Kryptonite throwing the Uber sauce on point. They have spawns coming. He has to stay alive, but he cannot. Gubbins with the bottle kill. Will make it 2-1.
I actually expect a lot of off-classing from Don in this game, because I know he's getting pretty bored with roaming. He's standing for like 14 seasons, and I know he's trying to make a new team, and he's going to be pocketing that for next season.
Yeah, we've heard a bit about that team. It's going to have maybe Himsy and Rula, some of the other Finnish people of seasons past. Himsy, a legend in his own right. But right now it's Pokeman versus Quarantine here on Granary. We're going to take over the 4th middle. Gubbins is getting a little more damage than Fwo right now, but still very healthy. Kyler's going to rush in and try to make a play on the demo, but is taking down the soldier as well. Here comes that aggression out of Haunter, and he got air pipe but did manage to take down the demo. Meanwhile, the fight is going on back on point. Gubbins and Darn are getting some great damage out, cleaning up. It's just Lime and Kryptonite alive. They're getting pressured out by everybody. Coins is going to take down that soldier there, but Kryptonite is on his way out. They have no cap time right now. Can Coins make this play? He's still going in. He has a soldier supporting him. They're chasing this forever and ever. Coins is about to run into everybody for the enemy team. The scout comes out to greet him. Coins taken down at the spawn door. There is still a soldier in as well. He's gonna have to run away right now, but is cleaned up by that sticky. A double kill for Fwo there. So despite the mid win, despite the great fight, it's not gonna work out so well for Pokemon because they're down 2 players and Kryptonite is about to have his Uber.
Yeah, on that middle, Pokemon were just throwing bodies on their demo, and the scouts did a good job defending him, but didn't work out in the end anyway.
We see that Zappis is going in, going to get a kill onto Gubbins there after some great pressure came out from Fwo. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. We see the Uber is held by both teams right now. No scout, no demo, and in fact Coins is going to die as well on the flank. The Uber's going to be popped off here from Pokemon into the middle. Quarantine with their counter. Excuse me, I had that backwards. Quarantine let in, and the Pokemon counter. I'm really tired. Jesus. Cap is going to be started here by Quarantine right now. They have a soldier caught out. Haunter's going to be cleaned up. Kyler is up top. He wants to do something with this overheal right now. He has Gubbins to spam and support him, but there's just no angle to get in. This was well covered by Kalho right now. We see the bomb coming into middle, though. Oh, Darn is onto the medic. Takes down Kryptonite with the 3rd rocket across the point. That was a bit of a misplay from Quarantine there to not spot out Darn sooner, to not deny him access to the medic. And we see Fwo's going to die as well. The stickies from Gubbins. Aggression coming out here from the scout right now. Soldier as well. Quarantine take this yard with authority, but what can they really do with it? There are 4 up for Pokemon. Their spawns are coming. They're building the Uber. There's a scout up top. Koichi's going to go in on the medic. Hits 2 shots. He's so low. Oh my god. 12 health on Evil Moon. The body blocking came out there from his soldiers and saved his life.
Yeah, huge play from down there, but Pokemon, I think when the medic went down, they should have just fallen back like to the second, like really fast. They delayed a bit on yard, and it's a risk play, but it worked out for them anyway.
Yeah, definitely. The Uber is up right now for Pokemon. I sounded so nonplussed about everything you just said. I was just reading some important messages, but we're going to see that Pokemon try their push in the middle right now. Gubbins is taking a lot of damage, Evil Moon as well. Gubbins not even in the fight yet, or is into the fight, sorry, it's Haunter not in the fight. It's not really going to matter though, as we see Lime go down, Quarantine back off to their yard. They're at 70%, Kryptonite is very, very low, and they're down a soldier, so they should have to back this off. We see that Pokemon want to take this through the left side, they want to come through the garage, maybe the Z, but we are going to destroy all momentum and sense of energy and just go for a little bit of a pause here, Zeb.
Yeah, Koichi is whining, says the server is bad for him, so I think they might swap server here. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't be entirely against the spirit of Prem to do a little server swap. I think Koichi probably just a little mad because he engaged Kyler for fun in that 1v1 on Choke a few minutes ago. Got Kyler down to 15 HP, and then Kyler lived at 9 HP. So Koichi might actually be having some legitimate problems with the server. We'll have to see what happens.
If they continue here on the server, I expect Pokemon to push in through the left door, garage, and try to pop the Uber early, but I doubt it will happen, because Fu is pretty smart and he'll probably stick it off, falling back right now and just stick it off. And he'll probably get a pick right there.
Fu is aware of what's happening here. It's been called by Zappis, so we'll see the quick rotation. We'll see if Kryptonite. He's on 80%, and bear in mind we're theory crafting out what's going to happen in this fight, but we're fortunate to have the pause. This fight actually played out in real time already. The pause happened 90 minutes in the future of this, thanks to the way that Source TVs work. We'll see what happens here. I'm getting messaged by Darn right now that the server's not really warping. It just had a weird little warpy moment. One brief second of it. So we'll see what happens, how long this pause will be. Let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. I'm sure Huey's been showing it now and again. But if you look over at Pokemon, they're really seeing a lot coming out from Kyler for fun and Gubbins, 30 points and 22 respectively. Kyler, as I talked up in the pregame, very, very good scout. I know of at least 3 Prem teams over the past 2 seasons that have tried to take him away from this team, formerly known as MyDGB, but he is very loyal to his Portuguese friends. He plays with Haunter, he plays with Coins, he loves both of them. Did you guys actually try and pick him up, Zeb? I know you guys had Cookie for sure. I didn't know if Bibbin was for sure, but I'd heard several rumors about who you were going to get on the second scout. Was Kyler ever in those discussions?
No, it was like Bibbin and Rib were package deal pretty much. So when we got Rib, Bibbin would play. And the Cookie just loves playing with Bibbin, so it worked out great.
Yeah, it works out. But I know I heard rumors about Epsilon being interested, and BFF I know for sure were interested because Cadis told me. Ips is in chat right now saying Crack Clan never tried to get him, but that's because Crack Clan had a scout pair set quite like you did for several seasons. But Kyler's been pursued by a lot of top teams, very top talent. What were you going to say?
Kyler as well as zappis deserve a top 4 team at least. They're both great scouts. But yeah, zappis as well, he's been approached by the teams. I remember back in TCM when I think it was Joey C, a Fisher, that left. And we had Himsy and Scout, and I suggested trial Zappis, but the other guys rather went with Rebelli, was a friend of the Finnish guys, and it was a more stable choice, but as it turns out, I think Zappis is a really good scout, and that would probably be a good move for us, if we did that.
Yeah, and Cadis correcting me, it was TCM who wanted Kyler, not BFF, I just knew it was a Cadis team. Since Cadis had been so cut-friendly the past few seasons, I got a little bit confused about who he wanted to cut for Kyler, but that's all good. Cadis, now being known for his tyrannical rule of BFF, has replaced 4 players this season. And if they don't finish first, you can expect to see 4 more cuts out of the evil, evil Cadis.
Yeah, I was very happy to see that Pokemon didn't fold, because BFF actually dropped a map to Pokemon, and if they got the points, if Pokemon actually did fold, they would have second place already. And now they have to beat Epsilon to get it, and the seeds are important this season actually, because the winner, the better seed, gets to pick the first map as well as the loser pick. So you get to pick 2 maps basically, and that's huge in playoffs. So
it does look like the teams have swapped server, so I'll try and get some STV info here. They're going to be playing on Quarantine server now, it looks like, which is a wire play server, so we'll see if that's any better for the warping players.
Do you know if the round ended? Did Quarantine get it, or Pokemon?
I have no idea
they just
yet.
gonna restart? Okay.
We'll be finding that out in short order. I think the most bizarre part of this... I'm just working on info here, but the most bizarre part of this is that they forgot to unpause their server before they left it. So that'll be interesting to see later as that server starts chugging on its own performance from being paused for 7 hours straight.
Yeah, well, considering they're changing server, I'm guessing Pokemon took this round, because I don't think they would change server mid round like that.
I'll be finding that out. I will be getting STV info shortly. Just waiting on the password. And I'll ask Darn if Pokemon actually won that round.
Yeah, I'm so keen, so I went on a casting account, and I don't have anyone on friend. So I can't talk to them, and can't see frags either.
Yeah, according to Darn, it did become 3-1 after that round. So it's 3-1 Pokemon. 13 minutes, 45 seconds left on the map.
As I said in the pregame, I think Quarantine are a very good team in the lead. Like I think they are really good at defending and just turtling a map, but they ain't that good at pushing. So I think this will be very tough for them to get back.
Yeah,
because Crits and Ice is their main color, and he's just super defensive on his calls. Never takes any risks.
Yeah, when I casted Quarantine in the past, I saw that definitely. The few times they did take risks, they seemed to be so unaccustomed to playing that aggressively that they really just kind of flubbed their pushes. They weren't coordinated very well, and they would go in with their aggression and not be able to do a whole lot.
Yeah, they need one player to just go huge in those pushes. Most likely it will be Lime or Zappis, just going in super aggro and getting 1 or 2 picks for them to make the push work.
Yeah, so for those who have just joined us, we're still just waiting on, the teams are swapping servers, waiting on a Source TV password. I will pass that on to our streamer, and we'll get you back in the game as soon as we can. But in the meantime, we're just kind of at the mercy of the teams as we wait for them to swap. And trying to figure out what we can talk about in the meantime. I have Source TV info, so I'm going to give that on to Huey and Zebasai here. And I will give all necessary info to all necessary parties, and this pause will finally stop.
What was the time remaining? 13 minutes?
13 minutes, 45 seconds, so I imagine we'll go with a 14 timer here. All 12 players are in the server right now, so just waiting, just chilling.
Don't forget, guys, on the first day it's BFF versus Epsilon, and that's quite an important game to decide the seedings. I think it's DRC Admirable tuning casting that, so be sure to tune in and watch that.
Yeah, while we're here, I'll give a little bit of a shout out to the rest of the cast we're doing this week. Tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is 3:30 CET. If you're an insomniac and you're awake for that and you're European, you can come check it out. There'll be some Highlander action for UGC Platinum between Gangsta Gang Gaming and Menace to Society. On Tuesday, we have a tentative cast because there are 2 matches scheduled for Tuesday: Crack Clan versus Quarantine, and then Doctrinal versus, is it Pokemon, I believe?
Yeah, Doctrinal. No, it's Damage Control.
Yeah, no, it's their
Pokemon,
damage
and
control.
then what is the other team playing? It's
It's-
Quarantine CC.
Yeah, Crack Clan Quarantine. If either of those happen, we'll be casting one of them. It sounds like they might not happen, so we'll keep you abreast of that situation. On Thursday, the big match, the final match that will really determine the seeds as we go into the playoffs is Epsilon versus BFF on Thursday. You will see myself and Admirable casting that. I believe the casters for Tuesday's match will be Greg and yourself, Zebasai, so you'll be making a return appearance. So it should be a good week, fun week. Couple casts lined up to close out the ETF2L season. And Mocha and Blame Effects all over the chat, linking everything that you need to know about what casts are going on, when and where. You can find all the information over at teamfortress.tv. In the meantime, we're just waiting for this to go live. It's been a long delay right now. The time limit has been set to 14 minutes. We'll see how quickly they go live here. Pretty much, it's a 3-1 in favor of Pokemon right now before the server swap.
On middle, I hope Quarantine does some super aggressive stuff, like 2 Solis bombing right side with Foyo following up. I think that would work quite good, because Gabis usually goes top, but then he drops down to his med pack. And the Solis should be able to pick him off quite easily there, because the scouts, from what I've seen, play quite a lot on floor, like super aggro on the enemy demo man.
Sorry, I was typing and I didn't listen to anything you say. Caster secrets, I don't pay a lot of attention. I try and pick out keywords as Zebasai says and be like, yes, I agree fully that the aggression of Quarantine is lacking.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That's basically what I said.
I'm doing my best to stick with it, but I'm really tired.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. I've pumped myself full of caffeine, but it's not having a whole lot of effect yet. Take a while to kick into my system. We did hear a ready up noise just now from at least one of the teams. And nobody's particularly happy with this server either, according to the chat. So
Yeah.
Prem at its finest, folk. We're lucky to even have this match being played, to be fair, so it's understandable these people wouldn't be so happy about playing when they weren't really planning on it. They're playing out the season. Don't have a lot to play for besides the fact that if they stay together, they don't want to be in that relegation spot. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, from what I know, Quarantine and playing stay together. Like, they are the kind of team that never goes top 4 in Prem. They are usually at that 6th spot, just missing out of relegation. And they've played in Prem for at least 4 seasons, I want to say. So they're quite a stable team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seems we're going live here.
Yeah, we're taking over the 5th middle. It's 3-1. We have resumed after a very long break here. Gonna take a look at what Gubbins does on the middle. He's gonna walk out through the choke area. We have seen him do this for 3 of the 4 mids prior to this. He is gonna try and shoot some stickies on the low ground here, but the enemy scouts for Quarantine are up top, pistoling away. Here come the big bombs. The soldiers go sky high for Quarantine. Gubbins is gonna get a double kill, takes down Lime, and the medic instantly, kind of for fun, runs in and will take down Kalho and Zappis. Right now, we see that Evil Moon is alive. There are 4 players up. I hear some aggression going off. Foe is gonna take down Evil Moon. He's on the crates on middle. Is gonna get taken out by Kyler in the end, who now has a triple kill, and Coins is gonna go engage this 1v1 on Aquichi and wins it with ease. Didn't even take a point of damage there, I believe.
Yeah,
so that's
Quarantine
huge.
basically did what I suggested. They jumped 2 soldiers on the right side, but as you saw there, they ain't very good at going aggressive. I think Kalho tried to jump up the crate, but didn't even manage to get up on it. So, because he failed his rocket jump.
Gubbins has a nice defensive sticky trap on the point here to take down Lime as he jumps in. Coins is going to be cleaned up by that shotgun of Lemon. We see that it's 5v5 right now. That Uber was not used particularly well. Actually, no, the Uber didn't actually come up. I forgot. Evil Moon died. Ugh. I just saw 90% at one point, and then he died, and I got really confused when I didn't see an Uber anymore.
Yeah, I'd expect Dawn to get a buff and jump in from top here and then switch to an off class. Just try to get that medic.
Right now, looks like Pokemon are going to shove everybody through top. They have all 6 players up here. Darn gets domed instantly by Zappis, who is holding back on that right side. We see some pipe defense coming out here from Quarantine. They've put everybody up top. One of their soldiers is peeking aggressively. It's Lime, the roamer. He wants to find an angle, but just can't quite peek in. We see that Haunter right now is up top with his medic. Looks like he wants to push as well. Going to get pressured by Kalho here. See the demo man playing on the low ground for Quarantine. If Haunter decided to go in, he could have gotten on top of that demo, maybe gotten a kill, gotten a force at the least. We're just waiting, biding our time, because we're going to see a sniper versus sniper duel with Zappis versus Darn. Darn right now choosing to take this lower angle. Going to peek very aggressively. Getting spammed by this soldier pretty hard.
What I like to do in these kind of situations is just take the heavies and pressure left side and let the sniper get some room. But don't overextend, just try to get that pick. Take it slow. Especially when you're in the lead as Pokemon is, they don't need to rush anything here.
Definitely, they're holding open the door for Darnus, letting him work, but he is going to get domed by Zappis, who has now got a second headshot on his sniping tour of duty right now. And if this were a more aggressive team, you could expect to see Quarantine push right now, because they just took down the pocket. But they look like they're still playing this very tentatively, very slowly. They are going to try and shove this in through the right side door with their pocket soldier here. They're going to pop their Uber, but not get the trade off, so this has gone very bad.
Yeah, Crit tonight Ubered very early. Lime went in without getting any Uber, and Feuer didn't follow at all, even when the pop was already, like the Uber was already popped, and they didn't get anything done here.
And now we see a full Uber advantage for Pokemon. They are going to lose their Demo Man, but they will have a Heavy, which is their nice little trade-off. This is a play that Hunter loves to do. Hunter's going to lead the Uber, in fact, since they have such a huge advantage. Going to be focusing down this Demo Man, and then Darn with the bomb gets the double kill on the combo. Here comes the jump, the counter jump from Lime. That back half has been going for a long time. It's going to be taken by Zappis. Nobody covered it at all.
And it takes down both scouts running back to try to block it.
He's out on the medic here. Evil Moon ran back first. Took no damage whatsoever from Zappis. The dancing was coming, but Darn just shot the ground a few too many times for the Finn to handle. And with Kryptonite dead, this will be a huge advantage for Pokemon. But we've seen them now push into this last twice and get very little out of it. And they had a full advantage last time as well, so Quarantine putting up a stalwart defensive effort so far. The bomb coming in from Darn, though. He's onto the enemy medic, takes him down. Kryptonite dead. They didn't even really need that. They had such a huge advantage, but they're going to be no heals right now. zappis instantly with the sniper switch is ready to make the round-saving play here, and they will need it. Quarantine are down a little bit too much to be waiting for, just trying to defend this straight up. zappis is peeking on the upper, trying to find anything he can. That door is going to open, gets the one-shot on the scout. It's not going to matter.
Quarantine should just expect that kind of play from Dawn. Like, the Kryptonite shouldn't go down there. The Solis were so far back, not holding close at all.
Haunter runs in up top, gets that free pick on a kalho here, is going to drop with that Uber on him. The sentry gun is up from Koichi, but it's taken out instantly. No cap time yet for Pokemon. Here comes that soldier, jump up to the pipe. They're getting a ton of double spam out here, but here comes Gubbins out of the point. The soldier has to go onto it, but that just baits him right into the trap. Darn and Gubbins get kills there, and then Kryptonite's taken out by the flanking Kyler for fun. It's Darn, Evil Moon, and Gubbins versus Koichi, and the double kill came on a Coins and Evil Moon, but it wasn't enough. Darn, once again, just in the right place. He's been playing very well since we switched server. He was doing pretty well before. Darn has kind of been criticized this season for not playing up to the level that you need to play for a Prem roamer, but so far tonight he is like an on-point up.
Yeah, ever since he got cut from BFF, he's really been stepping up his game, I feel. Like, he tries way harder. I think that was a good wake-up call for him.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely seemed to reevaluate his game a little bit after that. We're going to see that Quarantine gain a little bit of an uber advantage here on the rollout because Evil Moon went for a crossbow shot onto his soldier to heal him up. Might not affect it too much, but Haunter is going to die. But the Gubbins, the kills, 2 onto Fwo and the kalho. zappis takes down Darn. It's 2 for 2 so far.
Kryptonite on Kritzkrieg.
On Kritzkrieg. Oh dear, that would be the reason for the advantage there. Crits is up now, they pop it onto the soldier and then switch over to the scout. Koichi gets that meat shot onto Evil Moon. Kyler's on 65 HP. That was a very accidental switch. They got 1 kill with the soldier and then instantly moved it over to Koichi for that meta kill. Koichi's going to make it a double onto Kyler to take him down, and that's a full wipe. Kryptonite stays alive. He has nobody to heal for now, but he will still come away with this with a pretty solid Kritzkrieg advantage.
It's very rare to see medics switching like that, but it's very good as you saw there. Like, most medics just stick with projectiles, trying to get splash damage with the crits, but the scout can do lots of damage as well, if he doesn't get juggled.
Yeah. And really, it's kind of weird to see Kritzkrieg on a middle from a team known for playing as defensively as Quarantine do. Oh, but we see Don going in for the play.
Lime on the
paying
medic.
Any attention. Lime as well takes on Evil Moon. We saw trade for trade there. Roamer onto medic both times, and kalho got the kill onto Darn. Gubbins onto Lime. So no medic right now is up. There are no heals. The health is far better on Pokemon, and that's why they got the initial kills, but the 3 players left alive for Quarantine are in good position. Coins is going to get the long-range kill here onto kalho and in onto Fwo, and onto zappis, the triple by Coin. And we're going to see
I think Pokemon were way too aggressive there for my liking. Like, they should have just fallen back and hold on the point. It's super easy with spam to just hold the doors, but Coins saved them, and it worked out for them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they saw the medics down, they wanted to get aggressive and get some trades off. It worked out in the end for them because Coins had that nice individual effort. Everyone for Quarantine was low, but Coins was in the right position, the right place. We will see more Kritzkrieg here as Kryptonite is still on it, going with his namesake. He does have an advantage right now of about 20%, which will work out to give them a lot of time here to get a Kritzkrieg off. But there's going to have to be on Fwo's shoulders. He's going to have to be very precise with these stickies. I think Pokemon have read this a little bit, and they understand that maybe the Kritzkrieg is coming. It's up now. They're wasting a lot of time. Crits is going to go. Soldier bombs on a Fwo. Instantly is going to get taken down there. But oh, Gubbins, the triple kill with like 2 stickies and make it 4 onto Kryptonite. Took down Lime, Koichi, Fwo, and Kryptonite. And then makes it a 5 kill onto kalho.
Yeah, Gubbins had stickies in the ramp room there, and he shot at the guys in choke, trying to crit save, and he got like 2 players or 3 players with blinded, and some kills on top of that at choke.
And he's at the spawn camping, yeah. He's getting great spam into it as well. Why do they keep opening the door? What the hell's wrong with him? Scout's gonna come out here, but he's just getting baited into the trap, but Lime will get the kill onto Kyler. The defensive trap onto Koichi. This is a 6 kill streak so far for Gubbins, and with this Uber they could theoretically make this more, but they're just backing it up a little bit. Want to reset. Gubbins needed to do a full reload. Stickies have gone up on this garage door to prevent the play from coming. Gubbins is trying to clear his way, wants to get in here. Spam's going out of the demo onto the soldier. Gubbins should be moving forward aggressively. Here it is not. The bomb is going to come from Darn. zappis and Fwo down. Gubbins has to clean up this soldier. Darn gets the double here so far, and that is going to be pretty much a full wipe. Koichi, I believe, is a fresh spawn, just sitting on last right now. Has to defend this 1 versus 6. Pokemon really need to be moving aggressively here. They're waiting, biding their time a little bit, want to get those heals up safely. Koichi is alive. Gubbins instantly spawn getting this door. Koichi's onto him. He hits the pipe onto him. What a nice pipe by Gubbins to kill that kill. And that will make it another round. So is this 5-1 after the server swap right now?
Yeah, that's right. But there, like when Gubbin spawn camped there, Quarantine just shoved the buddies out of it, and Pokemon had Uber ready, but they still took the decision to fall back, played safe, and I think it was a smart decision from them.
Yeah, they just really wanted to get their heals back up, make sure they were pushing with full ammo loaded in the best situation possible. We're going to see that it looks like Kryptonite has gone back to the Uber charge for this mid here. Evil Moon's going to miss his arrow onto Haunter just to heal him up the traditional way. Big bomb coming out from Kalho early here, but the counter jump from Haunter, he's in behind doing a ton of damage. Nobody even noticed he was there. They all turn around to swarm him, but right now Evil Moon has nobody with him, nobody healing. Kyler is going to take down Zappis, but Evil took some good damage. I had to back it off. Gubbin's going to eat a pipe over the crates, and Quarantine have taken control of its mid, but they have no cap time right now. They're pushing so aggressively. They want these cleanup frags. Flo is spamming, but again, no cap time. Cap time is so important at Granary Middle because you want to push aggressively. Here comes that scout. Finally, the scout pressure is coming on a Kryptonite right now. He's down to 112. The air shot attempts by this soldier here are not going to go, and Kyler's going to make it out safely through the garage. Quarantine have put themselves in an aggressive position. They need to use this. They need to do something with it. They're so far forward. There are 4 minutes left. They have to make up a lot of rounds. It might not even be mathematically possible, but they can at least get some sympathy rounds out of this, make themselves feel good as they go into the second map. Gonna eat some pipe spam here. The soldier's peeking so aggressively, and Kryptonite eats enough damage he has to pop. Kyler, for fun, is gonna be killed on the flank by Zappis and Koichi combining here. The retaliatory Uber coming out from Pokemon. The big bomb from Haunter does so much damage, takes on Kryptonite. He has his Demo Man supporting him here. Soldier's gonna get a kill onto Haunter. That is Lime, and Koichi cleaned up on the flank by Darn after taking down coins. There is a scout up top right now. It is, in fact, Zappis moving in through the Z. Pokemon have had to back this out. The only players alive, the Demo Man spam is going to come, but it's not enough. And now we see that Quarantine have taken 2. They do not have any Uber percentage at all, and Pokemon have maintained a 30% advantage. We see Kyler just rushes in, destroys Calho's Zappis there to defend him from doing anything else up top, though.
Yeah, Haunter did a great job there on the second push, pushing out, forcing the Uber, multing it, and they milked their Uber. But then, and he also killed the enemy medic, but the flank just got destroyed by Pokemon.
Lime walks in right now, hits 2 nice shots on the coins, 3 onto Haunter for the double kill. He's trying to spot out this medic, sees the sniper, makes it a triple. Lime is still not done. He's on the point, starting this cap, hitting those long range rockets on the Demo Man, swaps his attention to the scout. A 4 kill for Lime to win the round and make it 5-2. Quarantine showing a little bit of life in the closing moments here. 2 minutes 40 seconds to go, and pretty impressive push there from Quarantine. They showed some aggression that we haven't really seen out of them so far. See what they can do on this middle, see what Fwo can do specifically. He seems to have not done a whole lot on most of these mids, but the mids where he does damage, where he gets some early damage onto Gubbins, they have won those rounds. Fwo is going to go through the choke area. Gubbins a little bit quicker. Fwo is going to have to juke these stickies. Not really sure where he wants to push right now. They see the aggression right on a point from Koichi. He's just going to die instantly. They can't afford a death like that. Darn's bomb onto the enemy medic. Fwo is going to get that pipe onto coins. Haunter dead as well from Lime's rockets, and Kryptonite is getting those needles out to try and defend his team. Zap is on an Evil Moon. Fwo gets a second kill onto Gubbins. It's just Kyler for fun alive, and he is still in, though. He is dancing around, and this is where Kyler has gone big several times in the past, but he is just going to walk directly into that rocket from Lime and go down. That's a full wipe. And Quarantine's all of a sudden looking like a way better team than anything we saw in the first half of this map.
Yeah, they're trying to play aggressive now. They get a lot of momentum, and TF2 is just a momentum-based game, so it's working out good for them. Haunter on the sniper actually on the right side, not Darn. Let's see if we can get something done here.
Haunter known for sniping in the old days, but since he's been pocketing, he hasn't gotten to do it so much. He was very effective back in, say, the TCM era, when he was playing Soldier with coins. He's trying to peek over this right side here, but that Uber's going to come out very quickly, and Haunter's now caught in. Darn will get 1 kill on his Zappis. His heavy is going to get cleaned up. Kyler dies instantly. Instantly, the word I say the most of any caster ever. We see that Gubbins has gotten a lot of damage out, managed to get 2 kills, but Koichi and Fwo are still in. Fwo taken out by that SMG of the sniper. There's a scout alive. Koichi's pistol's going to work. Lime is in, but gets cleaned up by that. Oh, the no-scope by Haunter. And Haunter managed to not only stay sniper throughout that, not only get caught out completely on the far side, and then hits a huge headshot onto Zappis. He never should have lived, really. He had a soldier on him within 2 seconds of that fight starting.
So he missed every shot during the push, and now Scout runs into last and hits a close-range headshot. Why not?
I'm getting Steam
and
message
Quarantine
by
actually
important.
using a heavy now on the right side, trying to get in here.
Koichi died instantly on Scout in their last push, so we're going to see some heavy coming out from him. Lime is in on the pipe here, very aggressive. Stiggy's on the point. They're going to clear them away and start the cap. They have no contest on this point. Do Pokeman and Fwo gets a double with that pipe on a Darn and Evil Moon. That's a full wipe and another cap. And really, it's 5-3. And where was this from Quarantine before, man? Like, where was any of this aggression? Did they finally just go, we're gonna suck in the standings anyway. We're not gonna do a whole lot. We should just go balls deep for the rest of it and see what we can make happen.
Yeah, I actually thought Granny would be Quarantine's strong map, so I think they're gonna have a pretty tough time on process here. Lime, he didn't he plays the old way of roaming pretty much. He doesn't abuse the gambos at all. Like, he just tries to, with gambos you can just jump in and distract. You don't need to actually get kills, but he still delays quite a bit and then jumps in and tries to get a medic demo.
Sorry. I'm getting a lot of Steam messages now, especially from Darn, who is incredibly happy they won. And he says to me, and Darn wins! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na theme song. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Darn the best.
Darn pretty much is the best.
He actually had a song like that back in the BFF. I don't remember it though.
Those who don't know Darn, he's one of the biggest personalities TF2 has ever seen. Genuine love for the game. Always very happy, very enthusiastic. He gets a little bit mad at times because he has such a passion for TF2, but when he wins, he's happy, and he's having a good time right now because he had a huge game that last map, and I can't blame him. He went nuts. He was top fragging for almost all of that, maybe even finished as the top fragger.
Yeah, the scouts and Dawn did a great job on the flank together, but overall I think Dawn was the deciding factor for Pokemon. Gabby's also had some clutch moment, but yeah, Dawn played better overall.
We will be going to CP process for the second map.